Hey everyone, it's Matt. It's been a long time since I've done an update. A lot of things have been going on in my personal life as well as my health. Um, but with that being pushed aside, I'm gonna try to give you guys a little bit of an update on what I've been doing the last couple of months. Um, so without further ado, here we go. Okay, starting in the intermodal yard. Fixing up the pavement. Then I put down the grass all in here and all in the back, ballasted all the track. This is the coal yard. So the coal goes through this building, gets dumped, goes into the conveyor belt, and gets brought out to the coal yard. This guy hasn't been weathered up, but this guy, is the truck for all that. Then moving along, this is my power company. And again, I'm just trying to clean up the edges and try to get everything set up. So as we move along, then we get into one of the co-ops. I still have to put all the silos up there, and there, and get all that hooked up, but I just wanted to get as much done as I could. Then this is the one road that goes, you've got the neighborhood house there. I'm gonna put like a half a house there, and that just goes to there. But then right here, I have this all kind of beat up, dead grass, and that's because I'm gonna have these kids playing soccer right there. This is their own little park area. This is Maple Grove, and so I've been able to get a lot of work done inside here. What I've done is on the water tower right there, I have, same Maple Grove, state football champs. And then the 1984 is my wife's year of birth, and then mine is 1987. And then this is just a look down their main street. You got their little passenger depot, little feed and grain store that has a boxcar in the back. And with this track here, I apologize for the shakiness, but this track actually goes, as I just knocked that over. Oops. Goes along and comes right alongside the turntable, or the roundhouse of the Wisconsin and Southern. Moving back, this is still Maple Grove. Still have a lot of detail that I have to do. I have to still put up a backdrop, but in the yard I've got all these trees that I have, these little ones and these taller ones, are all going to be along the edge here to kind of give a little bit of a break up. But this I got off of Estes, and it was supposed to be like a town hall, civic center. It's actually going to be my high school, so that's why I've got that all set up. I'm going to make a small sign right here, Maple Grove, senior high school, something like that. I've got all the scenery work done along the edge here, the neighborhood in the back. Got the one house under construction. And then coming right over here, this is the only thing I don't know about what I'm going to do. I want to make this as a small little park. And I don't know if I want to have the caboose in there, or if I just want to have just the playground set and a couple of little things. But that's what I have so far in there. Then I have the Wisconsin and Southern paint shop. They're a little maintenance away. And then into my newest area that I've been working on is the farm. And so I'm really happy with how this has turned out. That's all the corn that's in the back. It's just a couple of rows. I repainted it, and then I put the little yellow tips on the top. you know, it's still not done yet. I mean, this has to get, oops, sorry. This still has to get put in and then blended in. But that's going to be done once the backdrop is up. Right now, this entire thing of corn can actually be taken up and moved. So I did that just for the purpose of being able to move it for when the backdrop comes in, and then I can finish up the area. As I zoom in right here, I can show you, I've got the farm dog walking to the house and the farm cat sitting on the step waiting for the owners to get home. So that's what I've got going on right there. Coming around on this side, this paper that's here, this is just the template. This is all going to be wheat field here and here. So the wheat is going to look just like this up here. So it's going to look like that. And if you want, I can show you how it's done. You know, just let me know, and I'll make a video on how to make it. It's fairly easy, simple, and cheap. So, but it looks great when it's down. So moving on from there, we're up on the main level right now, because this is as far as I've gotten with the scenery for the lower level. And then right here is going to be a little horse barn and a little horse farm area, and then all forested in the back. But up here, what I've done is I have redone this area. I got a new kit and made it so that it looks a little bit more appropriate for this area. I'll move those out of the way. But you can see I've got the steel coil that comes in here, scrap metal in here, and then this box car right here is where they come out and load it up, so that way all the finished product comes out there. The smokestack there is actually an H.O. Walthers one. Walthers was giving them away a couple years ago for like 50 cents each at their terminal hobby shop. So I picked up a handful of them. So that's why I've got that there. Coming along into Cannondale. Haven't done much here. Still have to fix the quick trip. But again, nothing's been done up here. Coming around, I have more of the corn. I have yet to install the corn, but that's all that I have to do in this area, is just install the corn and call it a day. Then coming around here, I've got the hill in the back, which is going to be kind of a, it's all going to be forested. You can see that the road right there comes out from behind the rock, or behind the hill right there. So then that way it has kind of a hidden area to go. And then coming around here, this is the only area that, or this is as far as I've gotten on the main level. Right here, I've switched out a few things. The building that was here, I got rid of, and I'm actually getting a new building. It's not this golf tee, but it is from Interaction Hobbies. They make really nice buildings. I'll show you one that I have. That's actually the golf tee one, and that's on the lower level. And then one other thing that I've gotten done, all of my Microtrains flat cars and all the bulkhead flat cars, like this right here, have all gotten the Microtrains detail kit done. So I finished up with all that, got all those done. Really happy with how they turned out. Very easy to work with, very simple. They make it look a lot nicer than how they used to be. So coming down here, I have one of my newer buildings that my buddy Ron built up for me a couple months ago. and that's what's going to go right here. So that's going to be just another industry. Not sure what the name on it is, but it has the one track in the back. But that's what I've got for up there. Now coming down here, this area I've changed up a little. This is actually the kit for the golf tee, and all that I've done is I put a new piece of plastic up there, and that's just gonna go in there. I mean, that's not gonna be as high as this, it's gonna be lower, but that's how the building turned out. Very happy with how that looks. Very realistic. Very happy. So coming along in the town of Troy. Then one other area that I've really been working on, as I get around that, is right in here. The Air Force Base. I've moved where the fighters are, and I've redone how the base is set up. That right there is supposed to be the memorial for all the soldiers, and then right over here is the Y that'll go into that wall in like 20 some years and go into one of my daughter's bedrooms if everything goes as planned, but you know how that goes. So with that, then I have the Department of Public Works. Again, the guy who made the decals for me for Maple Grove ended up making, I found these, I kind of found like a design, whoop, sorry about that, found kind of a design, I wonder if it'll look better on this one, a design of a Capitol Rotunda building, and just kind of made it look like that, and he printed out a sheet of them for me, and now my Public Works department all has the logo on it, including that truck. So very happy with how that turned out. I've made the gully smaller here. This used to be 2 tracks that split up like right here, and then one came across and went back. I didn't really like that because I didn't want to have the 2 bridges right here, so got rid of the 2 bridges that are down there. Then I went to the smaller Atlas ones from the Walthers ones. You can see the second one down there. And then I decided, hey, you know what? I'm just going to do 1 bridge. So the only thing I have to do is this has to get straightened out. Well, not straightened out, but leveled out. And that's only because this piece of wood kind of goes on an uphill area. So we'll work on that to get that all worked out. Coming around here, nothing's really changed. I've kind of started how I'm going to have the office area and the weigh station, but that's about it for the lower level. Well, I mean, you can see all my flatbed cars and bulkhead cars that need to go back and find their place on the layout, but I have all the detail work done. And then as we come up, now I've yet to really work on the upper level. Still trying to figure out everything I'm going to do. But this is the one thing that I've gotten done so far. I've put a few of these boxes in. And so this is for the C&E yard that's right here. And then this one right here is for the passing siding. And so I put a couple of those up. Again, this is for the cement company, the ones that are ready to go, and then the ones that still are, needing to get unloaded. So got that all set up. Then I bought a ton of these frames. Let me see how I can get this off of Amazon, and that's the best. And I made up these designs on Word, just drawing with the arrows and then putting what company they are. One thing that I've done is you can see like the 901 and the 804. The 901 is the address for this crossover. So the tortoise machine that's hooked up to these two, when you type in, switch 901, both of these will throw so that way the crossover will work. And then the 804 switch is this one right here. And so I've been, as I've been doing these, I've been trying to put them up and get them working so that way you know where everything is lined up and everything goes. I have the like the Milwaukee Road is the first main line with the passing siding. Then you got the Wisconsin Central Yard. Then this little track right here comes in as the Green Bay and Western, which is this track right there where those two box cars are. That's the Green Bay and Western that comes into the yard. And one thing that I also have, I have it right here. This is actually a magnetic and a dry erase board. So what I'm going to do is put down which track is which, and then put down the train number, so that way if you're running train 1, for example. Okay, I need to go off of track 2. Well then, if you have any questions as to which one track 2 is, okay, passing siding 1, 2. So you've got the main, passing siding 1 and 2. So that's how I have that all set up. I've got those set up pretty much everywhere that that's information is needed. Again, I got the switch, tells you what each of the tracks are, the city that you're in, and the company that you're going to. And wherever you see the logo, that's whose main line it is. So again, for this side of North Fond du Lac, as you come around, you've got the Mid-Atlantic, or the Mid-American Energy Company. And so that kind of shows you everything that you need for that. So you've got the Norfolk Southern, which is the back line right up here, right behind all the intermodals. So that's the way that I have this set up, so that way, as someone's working here, they know which track is what company they go to. And then like this one again, you've got the 702 and the 701, which are the switches right there that have not been put in. And then tells you that there's a defect detector that you go through right before the river, and then 704 right after, and that'll bring you into the yard lead. So come up here, and right here is my defect detector, which is kind of simulated as you get the communication tower, and then the Milwaukee Road car here, which actually has a working light on the top, and then again 704 right there. So that's how I've got all the information set up, so that way whoever's working that area, again, you can see which track you have to go to. And then like this, I have an abandoned line, which is the dotted line, which, as you see up here, this is the abandoned line. So tried to get as detailed as possible, but yet keep it as simple as I possibly could. So I hope that everyone enjoys that. I've been trying to get as much work done as possible. Right here's a good example. So here I've got 172, 173, and 174. All of that controls the double slip and the turnout, so that way everything can go in different directions that's needed. And then you have the yard lead. So that's the double switch right there. This one is actually going to get replaced with the one that's right here. Still haven't done that, but I'll get to it. The layout this size, there's always things that you haven't really, you're not really finished, and you always have stuff that you have to get done. So, but I hope that everyone enjoys this. I know this is a quick update. I apologize for the shaky camera. Like I said, I just wanted to get one of these done so that way everyone knew what was going on. And I'm still here, but just a lot of things going on in my personal life that I'm trying to deal with right now. So that's why I haven't been on. I apologize. I will try to get more done, on a more regular basis. So with that being said, I hope everyone had a good Easter, and I will see you guys later.